You've been learning about value investing, finance, just regular investment for a while now, but you don't know where to go next. You're getting confused about the vast amount of information on the internet. You don't want to waste your time on crap information. You want good information and reliable information. In this series of videos on value investing and finance education, you will find those answers to those questions and much more. My name is Jason Rivera. Welcome to Value Investing and Finance Education. Hey, Jason here. In this video, I want to give my thoughts on my Rutgers CX Advisory Board membership thus far. My updated thoughts, because I haven't given my updated thoughts since I actually became a board member. And some other people must be coming up with the end of their board memberships because of getting, I think, probably 4 or 5, 6 requests for an update. On my thoughts at this point from people who have gotten similar letters that I got for different programs, whether it's the CX Advisory Board or the new one, and I don't remember what it's called. It's something to do with computer security. They're starting a advisory board for that as well. So I continue to get my thoughts on this. So in this video, I'm going to give my updated thoughts on what I've done so far and what I haven't done, what I'm going to do, what my plans are, and what has kind of happened up to this point. So up to this point, I've attended 2 board meetings remotely via phone call. I was going to go up to Rutgers University, I think was it last October, November timeframe was I think my first one, my first board meeting. I couldn't because my wife was pregnant. No, it was must have been January then. Around January. Because my wife was pregnant and she was due any day, so obviously I didn't want to miss the birth of my daughter, so my third daughter, so I didn't attend that board meeting. The second board meeting it's now September, so it was May time frame. I was going to go up there for that one. Wasn't able to attend that one either because my father-in-law's his brain cancer that he has came back. He was in remission and it came back, so we had to make sure we could take him to appointments and stuff like that. So I couldn't attend that one either. So I've called in twice remotely so far. I attended 2 board meetings. In my opinion, these are some of the questions I get asked all the time. Do you feel like they take the people who build the course for the CX members, do you feel like they take your suggestions into real kind of consideration? Yes, in my opinion, thus far they have. I haven't had too many suggestions so far. I haven't done much personally so far because what I do when I take on anything new is the first couple times I learn. I don't really contribute much. I ask a couple questions and I want to get my fill of things, typically because I want to learn more than anything what they are kind of expecting, what I can contribute, all that kind of stuff. So typically when it comes to any new situation, new job, new interactions with people, whenever I meet you in person, anything like that, I typically don't talk much about myself unless I specifically get asked questions about specific situations. So for example, if somebody specifically in this situation would have asked me, Jason, what are your thoughts on this? I would have given my thoughts. But typically, barring that kind of situation where somebody specifically asks me a question or my thoughts or my comments or feedback, I typically learn and listen and don't say much. So at this point, I haven't said much. I haven't done much. That's going to change. Our next board meeting, I just got an email about it, is in October. I should be able to contribute more by that point because I'm up to speed and I kind of understand what they're going for now a lot better. And I understand what some other people are contributing, and I hope to. I'm looking forward to contributing more. And another reason I haven't contributed more is because most of the contributions come from board members being on panels, in-person panels. And obviously, if I'm remote, I can't be on an in-person panel answering questions from the students, doing case studies with the students, that kind of stuff. So that's another reason I haven't contributed much, because I haven't been able to attend in person yet. For this meeting in October, They are they are I don't remember what they called the system. It was some kind of system where they're going to be able to do a video remote call with all of us, and it's going to pan somehow to whoever's talking. There's some kind of software they're working with, some kind of software and hardware they're working with, that's going to allow the people who are remote, because they're getting, it sounds like, more remote people, not necessarily people from the greater New York, New Jersey area. So they're working to get more contributions from their remote people, as well, because again they are getting more, seeking out more remote people. So they're working on that. We'll see how that works. It should work. From what they were describing, it should work great. Again, from a technical perspective, I don't. It's very interesting to me, because I've never seen a software or hardware that can kind of pan even to the remote people, supposedly, to their video or audio or whatever, so we kind of highlight them and you could hear them better, and you could possibly see their faces like this. So that's very interesting to me. I'm interested to see how that works. What else? Another question I get is how much do they push the sponsorship portion of things? Because if you're watching this, if you're interested in taking this CX advisory program, and I will post information to this in this video. If you're interested in taking this program, I can get you a discount for the program. So the board members are asked to kind of sponsor students for this program while they build it up, and it's a way to build up the program and a way to help people as well, because we get discounts as board members. We can get discounts for other people. So if anybody is interested in this, seriously, let me know. There's an online portion, or there's a like a 3 to 5 day intensive program, as well. So if you're interested in either, let me know. I can get you a discount. But every person asks me how much they kind of push the sponsorship. In my experience, they talk about it at every board meeting, and they talk about it in kind of every interaction via email, but they don't push it, in my opinion. They don't say you must do this or you're going to be off the board. So in my opinion, I mean, yes, they want students in their program, they want to expand, they want to help more people, so I understand that. So that doesn't bother me. And at this point, it's not a requirement unless something, to my knowledge, has changed. It's not a requirement. It's something they want all board members to do so they can help more people, type of thing. So that's another question I get all the time. The sponsorships, what I've contributed. Do people listen, or do they listen to kind of what the board members are saying? What else? Those are kind of the main two questions that I think about it. What I get asked all the time from people who have gotten these letters. So yes, again, to kind of recap that, they seem to take board members' thoughts and consideration and feedback seriously, and to make things better. And no, they don't push it a lot, in my perspective. At least other board members might have a different perspective. From my perspective, they don't push it a ton. They don't say it's a requirement. They don't say you must do this. They don't say anything like that, in my experience. So if you are interested in the CX advisory program, what it is, it's similar to marketing, but more customer-centric focus. If you are interested in this, again, I can get you a discount online, either online or in the I think it's a 4-day intensive in-person program. I can get you a discount to either. So if you are seriously interested in this, in getting a certification from one of the most prestigious universities in the world, let me know. If you're interested in learning about the CX program, again, I will have links below this that talk about what is in the program, what you will learn, what the kind of certification you'll get, how this can help your career, how this can help you become a better customer-focused marketer and CX. What's the word they use? CX champion. So because this helps your company, and it helps your business, and it helps your career. These kind of things. But again, more links and information will be below. But those are kind of my main thoughts at this point. I haven't done much, but that's mostly out of my own doing. Because again, I haven't been able to attend in person for personal reasons and family health reasons. and because I purposely, anytime I take on a new venture of any kind, again, whether it's learning, whether it's a new board membership, whether it's talking to a new person, I typically want to hear and learn from them first. That's how I am. That's how I was raised. That's how I'm able to learn things faster. So that's kind of how I operate when I first get into things. So I'll have probably more to update in terms of my personal contributions. Let's say there's one meeting every quarter, so probably January, February timeframe. I'll probably have more to contribute at that point, or I'll have more to tell you about that I've contributed at that point. But again, those are the main questions I get all the time. Another question I get is, now it just popped into my head, are there any dues you had to pay? No, I didn't have to pay any dues. I didn't have to pay any fees to do this. I didn't have to pay anything to do this. They reached out to me, and I didn't have to pay anything. I didn't have to subscribe to anything. I didn't have to do anything other than get the letter, say I was interested, go through the interview process, get accepted for the board membership after the interview process for however many people they sent it out, the invitation out to was, and then kind of go from there and start the board meetings and start the interactions via email and stuff like that, and trying to help in any way I can. So I hope you enjoyed this. Again, sorry not too much to report in terms of my personal contributions, but again, that's out of necessity in terms of family and personal health issues and the birth of my daughter, and because that's, again, how I operate. I believe in shutting my mouth and listening when I'm in any kind of new situation, and then after that I get comfortable. It's not even a comfort thing, it's just I feel like I have more to contribute because I know what kind of needs to be said or what doesn't need to be said. So I hope this helps anybody out there who's gotten one of these letters. Thanks for reaching out to me. First of all, I've talked to many of you in, I think, Twitter, Facebook, email. If you have any questions, again, feel free to DM me or private message me or whatever situation you're using. If you're interested in the CX program, again, I can get you discounts. I think it's 10 to 25% discount if I remember correctly. The information on this is below. All the links on the program are below. Information on the program below. The next one is coming up in October, mid-October. So if you want to get on that, let me know. And again, I can get you a pretty big discount. So let me know. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you took something of value from this video. Until next time, thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this or any of our other series, our case study series, our free training series, our value investing in your car series, which is now also a podcast. If you enjoyed any of these series, make sure to listen to those other series and listen to the podcast. Subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified anytime we release a new video. And at this point, we're up around 380 videos total. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.